When the going gets smart, the smart folks get patient. I'm Jeff Jower.
And I'm Rick Levine for Planet Pulse on this Monday, April 21st. And I would like to think that I'm patient.
Good. Well, we all may feel like we're patients in some kind of hospital. We are in the midst of one of the most dynamic cosmic periods of time I've seen in decades of astrological work. It began actually a couple of years ago. We've talked to you about this earlier throughout the month. But today we continue to be in the midst of a grand square with Jupiter, Pluto, Uranus, Mars, and even the moon in Cardinal Capricorn, kicking up cosmic waves of radical change.
Yeah, in some ways, this most recent, this is a pattern that repeats every, like every 60 years or so. It depends. The Uranus-Pluto is exactly lined up in the mid-60s. And really is going back to the spring of 2010 when Uranus first moved into Aries that we began getting an inkling of what was going on. And matter of fact, on that day, there was the Fukushima earthquake meltdown. And then the Arab Spring and the freedom, these hot spots all over the globe, certainly hot spots all over the globe right now. And there's a sense that it's not about what's happening in this moment, though. It's not about today. It's about the repetition of these same issues around freedom, political power, gender issues, equality, the rights of consciousness, the drug stuff that was in the 60s that's popped up again now.
And environmental.
Ecology, that's right, ecology and the environment. All these issues which were seeded back then and, of course, have even historical precedents even further, they're all up now, and that's partly what this Uranus-Pluto square is about.
Yeah, and although none of us probably feel like we have the power to change all of these very difficult issues that we are facing, today we do have one aspect of perspective. The sun forms a clever and creative quintile with expansive Jupiter in emotional Cancer. There's an instinctive place where we can go to find a position of vision that doesn't necessarily resolve personal and collective patterns, but in which we are free from the immediate pressures and maybe can breathe and see things and become a little bit smarter.
It's almost like by changing our philosophy,
Good.
We get to change the world. We can't change the world. As Jeff said, it's too big and too complex. But we can alter our philosophies. We can hold to a higher vision of the way things could or should be. And by doing that, we're doing our part in the larger process itself. I'm Rick Levine.
And for Planet Pulse, I'm Jeff Jower.